Hi kids, it's me, the Red Panther. This is called Personal History. Starting in World War I. My grandfather was in World War I. He didn't talk about it much. Matter of fact, he didn't talk to me much. But it shaped his life. Shaped our country. Then of course the Depression came. The 30s. We were dirt poor. My grandfather was a bootlegger. And then World War II. My dad was in the army. He was in the Normandy invasion. They opened up the gates in 18 feet of water and everybody drowned but him and another guy. He floated in on the radio. He was wrapped in waterproof canvas. Eventually got wounded in Hurricane Forest. Ended up in Iowa. That's how I got born. After World War II. He met my mom there in the hospital. She was 17. World War II shaped our life. I had uncles in the Navy. Then it was over and I was born. 1946, I came home from school, grade school, and watched the Three Stooges like everybody else. Cartoons. TV, Superman, Clark Kent, the Beaver. Movies, old movies. Boris Karloff, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Dracula. Professional wrestlers. Gorgeous George. TV. The Lone Ranger. Although he had tunnel. All this stuff shaped our little minds. And then we got a little older and we noticed girls. Brigitte Bardot, Marilyn Monroe, Escargot, Chateaubriand. Girls. It was the 60s. Rock and roll, soul music, Elvis. We got records, radios, 8-tracks, reel-to-reels when we were in college. The media, music, even classical music. And the Beach Boys. I grew up in Iowa, but I wanted to go to the beach. Surf's up, baby. Eventually I did. Sports. Controversy. Revolution. Great books. Jack Kerouac, one of my favorites. I still read him today. And we're worried about bombs, nuclear bombs, atomic bombs, outer space, Sputnik. All these things were going on in the 60s, the Black Panthers. I knew someone when I was in Oakland. The Kennedys. John Kennedy gets killed. I'm in algebra class. They make the announcement. Lee Hansen cries. We thought the world was coming to an end. Hot rods. We used to go 100 miles an hour. We looked up to actors sometimes. They were tough guys. I read books. Boy, some of these books scared me. Hunter S. Thompson, one of my favorites. The Hells Angels. I knew two in Oakland when I lived there. 69, Bandit Cash, Ray Hawkins. Haight-Ashbury. And of course there was the dark side. Manson. Berkeley. People's Park. I was there too. 69. It was crazy. Jesus Freaks. I became a Christian in 68. I met this guy, Larry Norman. I helped him move when he was in Hollywood. I used to listen to these people. The Beatles, the Doors, Hendrix, the Stones, Woodstock. Didn't make it. But it certainly had an effect on us. Vietnam. Like a sword hanging over your neck. I didn't go, a lot of my friends did. I ended up in Japan with the Navy. I got real lucky there. 3 of my friends didn't come back. Movies. Francis Ford Coppola. He made movies about Vietnam. He loves the smell of napalm in the morning. Kubrick. The Master. I'm sorry, Dave. Open up the pod bay doors, Hal. I'm sorry, Dave. My precious bodily fluids. There'll be no fighting in the war room. Scorsese. De Niro. Powerful images. Sports, Russ Nip. The Nipper. And of course wrestling. My own personal life. I was in the Olympic tryouts with that guy. I didn't make it, he did. He beat everybody. Danny Gable. What an animal. I knew a lot of these guys. Well, there you have it, kids. My personal history.